Good day. In this video, we're going to talk about the different seam technologies available from DuPont Personal Protection and Arrangement Protective Apparel. We've got 4 different types of seams that are predominantly used. The first is what's called a sewn or a serge seam. In this particular seam technology, the fabric is folded over and stitched. So basically it's your basic sewn seam type garment. One side of it looks like that. The other side is folded over and stitched. This particular seam is physically strong. However, it may not provide enough of a barrier depending upon the hazard that you're working with. So as we go up in protection technologies, the next is what's referred to as a bound seam. On the bound seam, it's very similar. The backside looks just like a sewn seam garment. The difference is that after that fabric is folded over, before it's stitched, another tunnel of the fabric is put over that seam. So it's basically a tunnel of fabric going over the top of that seam, and then that's sewn in place. So that's going to provide you a higher level of barrier protection. Next up from there is what's referred to as a tape seam. This particular garment, this particular seam is sewn, and then on the outside of the garment, a layer of chemical protective tape is applied over that sewn seam area. Then the highest level of protection is what's referred to as a double tape seam. This one, once again, you'll notice stitching. It is sewn first, it's taped on the outside of the garment, and it's taped on the inside of the garment. Double tape seam. Once again, as you go up in seam technology, the protection goes up. Sewn seam, bound seam, tape seam, and a double tape seam.